We're back working on the Briggs and Stratton model WMB engine this morning. We've got everything cleaned up and painted. Made a new fuel tank with a check valve in it. That turned out pretty well. I've got to make a cap for it yet. I'm using this assembly lube on all the parts for the first startup. Nothing gets scalded or damaged. The crankshaft looks pretty good. There's a little bit of grooves there, but it'll be perfectly fine for this engine. The valves didn't look too bad. I relapped them in and they had clearance, so the compression issue, I believe, was the piston. The rings were, oil ring was completely stuck, so hopefully we get it put back together, we'll have some compression. I'm not going to replace the rings or anything. This engine is just for fun. The rod bearing looks okay. One problem I had when I disassembled this engine, I had trouble pulling this off. It was coming off really hard, but it was my fault. There's two set screws in here, one on top of the other, and I only loosened up one of them, so that was a problem. And when I pulled it off, I damaged the little cup here that holds the recoil balls in there. But good old JB Weld, I found most of the parts and put JB Weld back on there. I think it'll be just fine. If you take one of these apart, you want to remember that. Two set screws. They're similar to a Cub Cadet lawn tractor that's got the Kohler engines in them. Those have two set screws to hold the clutch on the front also. A lot of people miss them, have the same problem. There's a flywheel and valve springs all cleaned up and ready to go. I've got these other parts over here painted, new gaskets made. There's the pan gasket, head gasket. So we're starting to do some reassembly this morning. I've got the camshaft installed already, as well as the tappets or lifters, whichever way you want to call them. I put a little white mark right there where the timing gear needs to line up, or the cam gear needs to line up with the crankshaft gear. There's just a little mark on the crankshaft. It's right there. Just a little mark. You line that mark up with the dot in the cam gear for the correct timing. You got the mixer or carburetor all cleaned up. That seemed to be just fine. I took the adjustment screws out, sprayed carburetor cleaner in there, made sure all the orifices and jets were clean. Hopefully it'll start right up.